Already 5 points given up off turnovers this quarter.
And for Billy Donovan, we were talking about him. He had been with Florida for so long, the Gator program built by him. It would be a big change. He had been thinking about it, though, before. He almost took, remember that Greg the Magic job back in 2007?
You know, there was a change of heart for him with the Orlando gig, and Donovan's done nothing but win at Florida, and he'll have that same pressure to succeed with the high expectations with the Thunder.
Westbrook wide open. He fires. Hangs in the air, and it's Adams getting it to go. Adams has got 6.
Plays like that, the hustle plays on the backboard, the second chance points that have really caused problems all day for the defense.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time. And Oklahoma City making a change here. Waiters is checked in. Just over a minute and a half played here in the third, and that one's good. Westbrook.
It seems that every pass they make is leading to a score here. I mean, that's just exquisite ball movement.
And that's because the ball is looking for the best shot, and it's really paid off for them during the run. And mistakes, guys, this quarter have translated to 9 points at the other end.
Sloppy play really costing them, Greg. Much of their problems have been self-induced.
Unable to get the ball in bounds. They get called for the 5-second violation.
The turnover difference hasn't been in their favor, but you know what? It hasn't really slowed them down too much. I like the fact they're staying aggressive here.
That'll be a 5-second call.
This game is going to get even more out of hand unless they start valuing the basketball.
Well, it's simply been an awful quarter. I mean, terrible ball security. They've actually handled that thing like it's got leprosy. Take care of it.
Ouch. Leprosy.
Now off the inbound. And it falls over the rim and in. Westbrook's got 12 in the game.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Festus Ezeli, he's checked in for Andrew Bogut. Into the third we go. 2 minutes in now. And here's Westbrook from the arc. Looks good. Is good. That's his 7th basket in 12 tries.
The three-point shot has been a real weapon for them in the second half.
Yeah, they've really done a good job of creating good looks from the outside, and now they've really got it going. And continuing to cough it up here, the TOs threatening to cost these guys the game.
Yeah, you want to get a shot every time down, even if it's a tough shot. Any shot is better than no shot. You just don't want to turn it over.
And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
That's an inexcusable mistake, guys. That's not the way to get back in the game.
And I don't know if anybody can tell you what he was thinking, because I certainly have no idea.
And Steph Curry, not just a superstar player, but one of the best contracts in basketball this year and next for under $24 million combined. And you can bet he's due for a major increase in pay when 2017 rolls around.
Westbrook dishes to Robertson. The Warriors pull it in.
No one to blame on that one but himself. You get looks like that, you've got to take advantage.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
You can't afford to be playing that loose right now.
Definitely not. I mean, things have to be tight. You want to be playing smart, high-level basketball. You don't want to be brain fading right now.
Here's Oklahoma City now. Good momentum, 14 straight points. And Westbrook gets it to go on the assist from Ibaka. 17 points for Russell Westbrook.
I don't think they can ask much more of him than what he's done this quarter.
A lot of ferocious dunkers in the NBA, but what would you say about Westbrook as maybe the top dunker right now on that list?
Well, the ferocity, the tenacity. I mean, he's almost angry when he takes it to the basket the way he does. I think that's part of what makes him so special.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
And, you know, with Westbrook, it fits right in with how he plays. I mean, he is relentless when he goes at the rim and takes out any contact he felt on the way to get there.
Dennis Cantor's checked in for Adams.
Enes Kanter.
They're going to turn it over. They couldn't get it in bounds that time.
Just a total loss of concentration right there.
And Greg, if they continue to make those kinds of mistakes, then this game could turn even more south on them, and sour.
Screen by Ibaka. And Westbrook, here we go. That is good.
And one last note, guys, about Westbrook. He dunks on purpose. I mean, last season he said that he dunked so hard to discourage any defender from blocking his shot or even contesting him.
Kanter with it. Out to the right wing. It's stolen by Green. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the third quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Guys, you take a look at that box score. 5 turnovers for him. I think he's got to avoid the high-risk plays. Just be solid out there.
Ibaka, that drops. Ibaka's got 5 points now in the quarter.
And it's all one-way traffic tonight, boy. They have been lights out offensively.
And there's no telling how big that lead's going to get. But, again, it's just one game, but nonetheless a very impressive one, the way they've handled their business here.
No good with the elbow jumper.
Well, in the rebounding game, at least, it's been a strong physical performance for them.
Yeah, but they've got to find a way to convert those extra possessions into points if they're going to come back in this one. 3 turnovers in the quarter alone, a bad stretch, and they can't win this game without better play from him.
Oklahoma City's gone 2 of 5 with the 3-point shot since coming out of the break.
Well, I tell you, the Warriors roster fit together hand in glove. They were led by the Splash Brothers, but the front court and the bench really complemented the rest of the team perfectly because all of the players for the Warriors were extremely versatile and highly skilled.
Unable to get the ball in bounds, they get called for the 5-second violation. Spates checked in for Golden State. Barbosa comes in for Klay Thompson. Puts it up off the inbound. Offensive rebound. Comes up empty down low.
That's the kind of D you need when he's got the ball near the hoop. They were all over him.
And there's the 8-second call as they can't get it across half court in time.
Not doing them any favors with those kinds of errors.
Especially now, Greg, with every possession being so crucial.
Offensive rebound, Kanter, and 2 free throws coming up as he misses that one. Drawing the whistle on a lot of contact there. And it goes on Draymond Green.
Wow, he got whacked on that, which shouldn't be much debate there.
Blatant contact, straightforward call, simple.
The first one falls.
Yeah, and a big year for Enes Kanter last season. I mean, traded from the Jazz to the Thunder and finally saw the minutes that he was hoping for.
Randy Foye, he's checked in for the Thunder. And Kanter drops them both. And Cantor did play well with the increased minutes last season, Clark. Averaged a double-double after the trade.
I think it was a great fit for him in Oklahoma City. He still has work to do, but now that he feels like he's in the right environment, I think we're going to see that great potential of his start to come to fruition.
1:27 left to play here in the third, and he gets it to go.
And that's another assist for a team that is putting on a clinic on how to share the ball.
And I love the mentality that they've had. If a shot isn't there, they're not forcing it. They're moving it side to side until they finally get the one they want. Young fella is a walking turnover right now. Just far too sloppy in this quarter.
And the Thunder making a switch here. Durant's checked in.
And that set them apart today, guys. Their success with the mid-range.
Simply taking advantage of what the defense has given them, and they've really made the most of it.
The turnover total in the first half, only one, but a totally different story here in the second.
Here is Durant. 6 points for him. Second shot opportunity. No good. Great D that time from Green. 51 seconds left in the third quarter. And they call the 8-second violation. Too much time getting it up court.
Sloppy is the only way you can describe his play thus far. Just way too many turnovers.
Westbrook kicks to Foy. Here's Cantor. And it's Spates with the rebound. Spates has got 3 rebounds so far in the game. And that's going to be a turnover. They called for 8 seconds.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
98 seconds.
Andrew Bogut, he's checked in for Golden State. Rush comes in for Barnes. Oklahoma City shooting approximately 43% in the third quarter. The wide open look for Durant. Sinks the three-pointer. Durant's got 9.
Another pass put right into the shooter's pocket, right in the shooting pocket for a terrific assist. They've done a lot of that today.
And it's something we haven't seen much of at the opposite end of the floor. Yeah, big blunder there, and that could really cost them.
Yeah, and the timing of it was bad, too. I mean, they're trying to cut down and cut into the lead. Just a tough, bad break there.
Timeout.
Now a timeout called by Golden State.
Yeah, you could see they gave up a lot of points here in this run, and he just wants to break the momentum before this thing gets out of hand.
And, you know, that's a huge part of a coach's job, making sure you keep your guys in the best position possible at all times. So I like this timeout. They've been committing a lot of turnovers, and I imagine that's exactly what they're talking about right now. They need to tighten it up.
From the wing. And that's collected by Bogut. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
That'll be a 5-second call.
Yeah, foolish play. He's got to be thinking out there.
Which he clearly wasn't on that play. Or maybe he was thinking just about something other than basketball.
Well, speaking of thinking, back home, guys, we call that a good old-fashioned brain freeze.
And at the end of the third quarter, a huge lead in this one may already have been decided. Thunder out in front. And we're rolling here again with the fourth quarter. Might not come down to the wire, but you never know. Here's Foy. They've got Foy. How about that, Kevin?